but if you're in here for the first time, how you folks doing? I'm the PokeGator, and we're doing some ranting right now. So let's get this going. Gonna start sharing it to people. Be right back. Okay. So this is kind of like a response to seeing some of the videos that I saw that were put out. It is quite comical thinking that, and I like to call them target vendors, because everything that they have is target product. You know, like the mini tins, the blisters, like never really anything outside. Hey, how you doing? Never anything outside of what you can get at Target. Like, go figure, you can't make, like, go figure that people are not gonna want, currently, I'm talking about the Target vendors at card shows. Now, we just saw at Collecticon, you know, the Poke Plumber made a fantastic video in How You Doing about what people were acting like at Collecticon. And he was saying that people were, you know, packing up, leaving early. Vendors were basically taking like 60 to 80 comps. Like, they were desperate. And when you have desperate times, because a lot of these people are put so much time and effort into Pokemon, right? That the warning signs and the warning bells are going off and off and off, and it's just crazy. And for someone who's like me, who's just kind of sitting back, hey, how'd you doing, Dark? How you doing? And for someone who's like me, who's just, you know, sitting back, like, I am a casual collector, right? I kind of watch what's happening from afar and react to it when I would like to. So, like, for instance, this year, I'm doing good. Today's a great day. So, Dark, we're just reacting to what I got to see on people's videos about, you know, Collecticon and how it went, and it sounds like it didn't go well. And reacting to my local card shows and how people reacted to is, oh man, it's juicy. It's juicy. So the way I react to the market and react to picking up cards is buying within my means and going my own journey, right? Oh no, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine for collectors, people who genuinely enjoy the hobby. I'm not claiming that everything's going to be crashing or everything is going to be hit low MSRP. By the way, MSRP is not the deal that people think it is, but since 2025, a lot of people joined, and that people think that's the deal. Like, it's nuts, right? It's nuts. So someone who's at ground level, that's what I like to say. I'm at ground level, entering, like, being in this hobby. I'm not trying to be a whale. I'm not trying to be a dolphin. I'm just trying to get product when I would like it. You know, grab a pack when I see it. Think about a case when I want to buy it. and there's a big Black Friday deal going on. TCG player, I think you get 15% back for whatever you put in. No, you're good. Your collectibles are not crashing. But what is hilarious is seeing these Target vendors thinking that the product that they get to take from, hey, how you doing? Welcome in, Turner. This product that you get from Target, and you think about putting it on a table, it's not going to be attractive. And it looks like that you genuinely did not care what this hobby was about. Like we're seeing the mini tins. I went to my local card shows, and all I saw, mini tins, blisters, ETBs, regular ETBs, not Pokemon Center, the UPCs, the Charizard Phantasmal Flames. It was everywhere. And everyone was trying to sell them at $200, and they were just sitting. It was a glorious look. And we gotta say, folks, like it's gonna be a huge reckoning. Nice show, no cap. Thank you very much. Hopefully, wait, are you talking about Collecticon or mine? Anyway, hey, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to have good people on this channel. For the folks who are in here for the first time, how you folks doing? I'm the Pokegator, where we dial it in every day. Where we do fitness and Pokemon, we're doing it. I am from the United States of America. So if you're tuning in from another country, welcome in. I've had a lot of people from Sweden. Thank you very much, Amy. I really appreciate it. So, now what does this mean regarding to what is to come? So now we have this giant Black Friday deal. And I think a lot of the vendors who were there, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So we have so many of these vendors now panicking after their Collecticon, the big chungy wungy that they had a chance to become millionaires. But guess what? No one wanted their product. No one wanted it. I will not. God. I swear to God. The amount of 6.7s that I've seen, I was like taking my wife and my kid. I was taking my wife and kid to Christmas lights, and I cannot stand hearing so many 6.7s from all the kids around me. It drove me nuts. So, just speaking about driving nuts, these vendors, they're going to be panicking now. And they're going to be looking to the Black Friday deal as a way out, right? Now this is going to be a weird time because a lot of people have been waiting for this moment. Because the more you spend on TCG player, you get 15% back. Say you buy a case of Destined Rivals, right? A case of Destined Rivals. Now, you get that case of Destined Rivals, you get $275 back or possibly $300 back. Then you get like a Surging Sparks, Mega Evolution booster box. So like, see, this is what people are doing. And I'm trying to stay in shape. This is what I do when I talk about Pokemon. I hop on a treadmill and I rant. So the more you guys hang out with me, the longer I go and the fitter I get. So it's a benefit to both of us. Oh man. And you guys are hereby part of the Gator Gang because we are always dialing it in. And I always like to suggest, if I am on the treadmill, you know, talking, working out, I suggest, you know, maybe you guys hop on with me. We can go like a slow speed. We can kind of get like, I'm trying to get this like little bit of a movement where you guys can hop on a treadmill with me. We can talk. We can dial it in all together. We'll get there, folks. We'll get there. We hit over 500, I think it, excuse me, 550 subscribers. Freaking fantastic, right? I am beyond, I never thought that I would break over 100 followers. I know it's so small, right? 500's not that big on YouTube, but it's big to me. I always like to say that when you are live streaming or doing content, you gotta think of yourself on a theater stage, right? And if 2 people come in, you're doing great. Thank you so much, Books. You are a part of the Gator Gang. You're deemed now. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for stopping in. Where I just like rant about Pokemon and I just work out. That's literally my channel. It's a good start. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people get a little scared about, you know, doing content creation. You know, I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I'm very like, I wouldn't say like vanilla, but I feel like there's so many people on, especially in the Pokemon atmosphere, who are, it's just like the top content creators, like they have, you gotta understand, they have monetization, they have monetization, sponsors, people, I mean, like they have nice working jobs. Don't think I don't have a nice working job, I do. I'm very grateful for it. But it's just like, it's hard to kind of like compare what they are saying. Oh, shoot. Oh man, rest in peace. I'm sorry, guys. Man, as I was getting all positive, you dropped that on me. Come on now. My local, oh man, I'm so sorry. Rest in peace, Phil. I'll give him a nice 6-7 to make sure everyone's laughing, smiling. Hope that brought a smile to your face. You don't think I'm dumb? I played these games. I've seen these games before. Nice try. Anyway, back on the subject. So now all these Target vendors are going to panic sell onto the TCG player, and people are going to be buying it up. We're definitely going to be seeing everything go stagnant. Now, what I mean by stagnant for the rest of this year, we are stuck with Phantasmal Flames, right? Phantasmal Flames is such a small set. Like, every single day, I'm seeing on the Facebook Marketplace the Charizard, the Lopunny, the Sharpedo, Dawn, everything. Dawn, like, and Lily. Everywhere I look, I'm seeing it being pulled. I'm seeing it like, and people expecting to make, you know, that $600, $700. I really hate to say it, but that Charizard is going to be a sub 250 card. So now I've seen it with Shiny Fates, right? I've definitely seen it with Shiny Fates. I don't think that Phantasmal Flames is going to drop to the ground, but I definitely think it's going to be one of the first sets entering together, being the first hit MSRP. Now, let's kind of tackle in this. So we only have one booster box for maybe, and this is a big maybe, excuse me, 5 to 6 months. With this downturn going right now, and vendors are panicking, they're not seeing their sales go as well. They're not seeing their new booster boxes, which I'm pretty sure they over leveraged in. We're gonna see almost like kind of like a bloodbath. A lot of people who have already liquidated prior to this are ready to catch this falling knife, right? But a lot of people who think it's like, oh, the market's crashing, I'm ready to go all in. I really hate to say it, but you are not ready, because I don't think you're ready to see your Pokemon cards go literally to zero. And not to zero, let me rephrase that. Go lower than you expected. I don't think a lot of people who join this hobby realize that when product sits on shelves, it's not, it's, I vividly remember seeing the Charizard UPCs, the Sword and Shield ones, just average at Target, walking around and say, oh, there's a UPC. Oh, what's this? Kind of move on with my day. Now, I was still brand new to the hobby, little did I know. But so I've learned, I've learned and I've adapted. I've adapted to knowing what I'd like to grab. I don't rip packs for, I don't rip packs to, get the chase card. I rip packs with my daughter when we can. But if I want the chase card, I'm just gonna buy it, right? Saves me that mental capacity that I don't have to keep on ripping the packs to finally get it. If I do, fantastic. That's kind of happened with the last couple sets. I got lucky. Like I've pulled mostly everything from 151. Destined Rivals, I'm not. I pulled the golds, but that's really it. Now saying that out loud, we're not getting any booster boxes for a good while. We're gonna be stuck with specialty sets. And regarding to specialty sets, if it's not Pokemon Center, people are going to try to shield the crap out of them. Ascending Heroes is going to be an awesome set. I really truly believe we're going to get the Crown Zenith of this new generation, right? We're starting to see some shiny cards in there. We might have seen a Mega Lucario shiny EX, which is crazy, because then that means that we're going to be getting something fantastic. We're going to get like that shiny fates of the Mega Evolutions, and they're hiding behind this this Ascending Heroes, right? But I'm telling you now, folks, I think the pull rates will definitely be something new, something refreshing. And then right after that, we're getting the 30th anniversary. We're gonna have 2 specialty sets that we're dealing with. A lot of people are going to have their money spread thin, and already people's money are spread thin. A lot of these Target vendors are no longer saying, "Oh my gosh, what do you mean I can't make 3 times, 4 times? I can't bring that to a table and immediately sell it." And then the card shops especially are getting hit hard, and I really do feel for them. But there's some of these card shops that started this business with not really good faith. I'm looking forward to making good connections to my local one that's down the street, but right now they're selling everything at freaking they're selling everything at market. So I know how Pokemon goes. I am not going to be buying anything way over MSRP. The best time to buy, the best gains I've ever made is when you see card shops on online stores. They're like, "Please buy my stuff." They do bundles. When you start seeing those bundle deals, when you start seeing like, "Hey, I'm selling my cases for maybe 1,500, 1,200. I'm telling you, folks, 1,200 for a brand new set is, I really hate to say it, it is a deal, even though it's way over MSRP. I am going to be buying a Dustin Rivals case at its current price. I believe in Dustin Rivals, so I know it's going to drop, but I just like to get one, especially with the, what's it called, the Black Friday deal, TCG player. So I'm prepared to catch that fallen knife because I prepared myself, right? But so many people have not prepared themselves. People thought becoming a vendor, owning a business, was the solving equation. It wasn't 1 + 1 = 2. It was definitely something that they had a negative number in there that they didn't see. And now the equation's now a negative number. They're losing money. They're losing time. Like, time is money, right? I'm still seeing people take off work. I'm still seeing people taking off work to go to Target. And all this time, they spent 2025 with restocks versus, bettering themselves. Taking the time in the morning to hop on a treadmill. Taking the time to be with their families. Invest their money into something that would be gaining. People didn't realize that the stocks market, if you invested over there, you would have gained a 9% increase. Amy, you still in here? Nice. What's up? And that was safe money. I did that. I had a great year. I had a fantastic year. But a lot of people have lost sleep. Going to GameStop, people are losing their money. They're so much in debt. Now we're going to be seeing a recession, potentially. I just saw a video about Zillow, the housing market. People are starting to undercut themselves to sell houses. And then, President Trump is also putting out a bill where you can get a 50-year loan. 50 years. You don't think this shit's calculated? Woodland. You know what? I would never let you go, Woodland. I hope you know. Man, Woodland, I'm kind of like ranting about, like the Target vendors. There's going to be a mass amount of selling. The TCG Black Friday deal is coming up. A lot of people have been preparing for that. And golly, we're gonna have, like, I saw, so Woodland, another good YouTuber that I watch is, Team Rocket Joey, but the Pokey Plumber went to Comic-Con and he saw the fatigue from the vendors. The vendors are giving up. They are not as confident as they were, proper English. Can I eat your Pokemon packs? I mean, I heard they have good protein in it, potentially, but I have none right now. If you stick around, potentially. How you doing? Welcome in. Ah, man. Hey, but it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm the Pokegator. I try to do every morning to do, fitness talk, Pokemon talk, market talk, life talk. Kind of like an all-around thing. Sure, if you can. Charizard, okay. So, Hazard. Are you trying to type in Charizard? Dude, YouTube, I've tried to comment on people's lives too, and I've had like the worst time. Like it auto corrects into some weird crap. Don't I'm like, that's not what I said. And then the people read it and it's like they think I had a stroke. No, you're good. No, but there is definitely Charizard fatigue. I feel you. I feel you. There is definitely Charizard fatigue. This 2026 is going to be a fantastic year to pick up some Charizards. I really truly believe that Phantasmal Flame Charizard. If people claim that Charizard is going to stay 500 plus, it's crazy, because we saw the same thing in Obsidian Flame. When that Charizard first came out, it's 2K raw, which is crazy, right? People buying at 2K, you could have bought a case of Destined Rivals, right? Like, do I like camping? Man, I'm not really a camper, but my profession makes me camp all the time. Woodland knows. I have to camp regardless, even if I want to. Oh. And if you couldn't pick that up, I don't like it how I open a base set. Bruh. So caffeine. So I'm in the Army. So they make me camp. You know what? If you're camping with some good friends, like, I have, good soldiers with me, I have a good time, right? But, we always have to do it. I honestly think the Blastoise from 151 is the best looking Blastoise. If you want to get vintage, just get the Celebrations. Get the Celebrations trio. I mean, Celebrations is about to boom. if you with the 30th coming around the corner. So get them while they're cheap. Hey, how you doing, Brady? I know, Woodland. I know. Welcome in. Yeah, I prefer move in solitude. Well, Caffeine, I always appreciate new people in here. You're part of the Gator Gang, where we talk about fitness and Pokemon, but we can talk about camping too. Maybe you can convince me. I always like seeing familiar faces, so Caffeine, you're always welcome in here, okay? But I have been going on this treadmill for quite a bit. I'm about to hit my hour, so I'm gonna start some weightlifting. But I there it is, like the dramatic with the, what's that? I was acting. Absolutely, guys. Hey, I'm gonna try to be here tomorrow around 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you're in here for the first time, please, for the love, please, on my most recent YouTube video, just please like it, please comment, do something on there. Well, that's the thing, Caffeine. I try to. It's actually a workout too, because I'm actually working my breathing, my diaphragm, my air intake. So I'm getting a good workout by doing it. So appreciate everybody in here, hanging around. He's just. Well, I try to go at good speed so I can keep on talking. Method actor. He was acting this whole time. So, but here's the thing. So tomorrow, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, I'll hop on again. I'll try to have a better microphone because I don't want you guys hearing the treadmill. I know that's super annoying. But Caffeine, it's a pleasure getting to know you. Woodland's my monitor. Deploy with Woodland, so fantastic human. So I really appreciate everybody in here. We got 8 likes, a couple new friends. I call that a freaking win, guys. What do you guys think? I think that's a fantastic win. So, okay, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you guys can go like the video of my new YouTube video that I had, comment on it. I'm trying to get, up to 1,000 subscribers. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be an uphill battle, literally. But I'm happy to do it with all of you guys. If you're in here for the first time, how you doing? I'm the PokeGator. Don't forget to dial in today, and I'll see you on tomorrow's live. Peace.